Hey folks, FJB3 here, the wrestling nut with more content for geeks. Let's get right into it. If you're a Yellowstone fan, a Taylor Sheridan fan, you've maybe seen 1923. And folks, the premise of this video is, why did they have a second season? It was for absolutely nothing. And I can tell you why real quickly. Now, the first prequel to this whole Yellowstone verse was 1883. And when it came out, the media wasn't tipped off it was a miniseries or if it was a series into itself. Well, it ended up being just one complete story, and it was actually excellent. A 5 out of 5, actually Sheridan's opus to the beginning of the Yellowstone Ranch. Definitely rewatchable. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Watch it again if you've seen it, because it's better the second time. So they did 1923, the first season, another backstory. Meanwhile, Yellowstone's still going on, and that was an excellent season. Harrison Ford really acted. Helen Mirren killed it. You know, they had Brandon Sklar, as Spencer Dutton, fine role. His British fiancée wife, Julie Sheplar, Alexandra, great. They did a great story, okay? And this is what happened, folks, at least to a wrestling nut geek like me. When season 2 came out, Yellowstone already finished. There was already the calamity that happened between Taylor Sheridan and Kevin Costner. And we already have the finish and completion to Yellowstone story as a ranch and the people. Okay? And then 1923 came out, and the premise of it, I really didn't care about, because I already know how the story ended. But the premise was, Spencer Dutton trying to get back to his family, and they were separated at the end of season 1, and the wife trying to get back to the husband. And that was the entire show. Entire show. And there were so many non-Sheridan plot holes in this second season of 1923 that will blow anybody with a reasonable mind. For instance, the whole freezing to death, running out of gas. That's non-Sheridan. So the show ends with, of course, Spencer gets back, saves the family, kills Timothy Dalton, the maniacal bad guy behind everything. Hey, guess what, folks? Same plot as Yellowstone. He wants to get an airport and a ski resort. Oh, so anyway, so this is the mind-boggling part of it, folks, and you give me your take. So the wife decides that, she has frostbite, and it's 1923, and she doesn't, want to be amputated, her legs, maybe a hand, an arm, and that's it. She decides to die, and because she doesn't think she's going to be the mother that Spencer Dutton would want her to be, plus it would inhibit his wild ways and his just veracity for taking life in every gulp. That's what he was trying to portray, but still, it just didn't hit for me, folks. So they could have done one more episode in season 1, and they could have completed this story. So we got, 8 episodes of nothing. You already knew the end of Yellowstone, the story, the ranch, the people. I do these videos for the love of the game. I'm a geek. Like, subscribe, give me your thoughts, opinions. That's what I like the most. But thanks for watching, and I'm going to keep doing it.